We are back on the trail finally after pretty much a Nero and then a full zero in Leadville. Avoided some rain. There's some decent storms that came through, so allowed B's feet to heal up and just get some good rest. We're about 3-4 miles past Tennessee Pass now. Everything's pretty waterlogged out here, but excited for a couple big days. I think I'm 20 plus today, and that should get us to Twin Lakes in 2 days, and we'll kind of be ahead of schedule again, so should be a good one. It's kind of rainy, and I don't know if there'll be much views today, but at least it's not heavy rain. How's the weather holding up for you?
It's okay. I prefer it to hot.
Yeah, it's not terrible. So it's been real rainy, and these mushrooms are just massive. And you can see they're as big as my foot. And these things are huge. Aside from keeping the fires at bay, all this monsoon rain is giving us a kind of cool wildflower season and I guess fungi season. So, pretty neat. Little view of what I'm seeing coming down. I think there's some big mountains up there, but we just can't see it because we're in the clouds. But coming out of town, we did a 12 before 12, so that's a good way to start the day. I think we're aiming for around maybe 22 miles today. That would help us get into Twin Lakes early tomorrow to pick up our resupply. So we'll see what happens, but I think we're gonna easily hit that goal. And hopefully the views will kind of open up too. Just got my first bit of trail magic on the Colorado Trail. We're crossing a road coming up out of just after the beginning of segment 10, and this van kind of stopped, and the guy jumps on and says, "Hey, you guys need anything?" And I said, no, we're good on, resupply and everything. And he said, are you sure you don't need anything? I said, well, if you got a cold beer. And he had one, and it was awesome. So we spent about 30 minutes talking about trails, and this couple was out for 2 years just going around, hanging out and seeing different trails and hiking them, and they just finished the Colorado Trail. And I believe the gentleman's name was TBI, Tree Branch Incident. I can't remember the other person's name there, but I don't know, it was really cool. First trail magic I've had so far. It was nice to have a beer, and this uphill has been pretty intense. We're going straight up basically, so I'm just gonna chill here and wait for B. Sometimes I feel like these last 10 days I've been hiking in the Pacific Northwest instead of Colorado. It's just rain, rain, rain. Taking a tarp down in the rain is not fun. So yesterday I hiked 22 miles about from Tennessee Pass, past Rock Creek, and up a little ways. It rained pretty much by the time we got to camp, all the way through the night. So we had to pack up in the rain, which wasn't that fun. Today we got about a 13-mile, mostly downhill jog to Twin Lakes, and we'll go pick up our resupply there. And then we're going to walk another 5 or 6 miles to these cabins, and hopefully we can dry our gear out and just enjoy a decent night's sleep before we enter the collegiate wilderness. And maybe tomorrow we'll cross 200 miles, so it's kind of a big deal. Maybe one day, but not today, because the weather is awful. There wouldn't be any views up there anyway. Nice. So we just got out of Twin Lakes. Got a burger, met up with some people in the bubble. But on the way into Twin Lakes, I noticed something that was kind of interesting. If you've ever seen the movie Super Troopers, they put a dummy in the cop car and then they go fishing. Well, we're at a giant lake, and here's the cop car with the dummy in there, probably going fishing. These monsoons are just relentless. We got into Twin Lakes, met up with some people we've met before on trail, and they're just skipping the road or the trail walk around the lake. We're not. But we also have a cabin at the end of the lake. But it has been raining. You can see Mount Albert way back in the background, socked in with rain. It finally caught up to us, so back in the rain shell. Just never ends.